All right, guys. Day 7 of 75 hard. Nah, I'm just kidding. Today is day 7. We finished a week of 75 hard. We're done. Okay, I'm feeling great. This is day 28 of posting 4 times a day until we're famous. I'm feeling fantastic, dude. I just recorded 2 videos. I think they're both pretty good. Trying something new. I'm excited to see how it goes. And in general, dude, I'm just here to grow. Okay, I'm here to get better for you. I'm here to get better and make better content, stuff that you guys love watching. It's irresistible to watch, right? And that's going to take time. It's going to take me growing a lot, and that's going to take consistency. So each day, what matters is that I don't burn out, right? That we keep the flame lit, that we keep going, that we show up, we do our best in whatever we're doing, and then we keep it going, right? You don't want to burn too brightly. You don't want to exhaust yourself day 1 and not be able to show up for day 2 because you're too tired from day 1. You want to be moderate, right? I show up here and I try to give my all every single day, but I think it's just the right amount of giving my all, right? I'm not burning out. I feel good. I've had some emotional crashes in this week, but really it's been longer, right? The 75 hard has only been going on for a week, but uploading 4 times a day, I've been doing that for almost a month now. But we've made great strides, and I know the momentum is starting to pick up. Things are starting to roll. I'm getting the confidence to try new things, and I feel like I'm getting close to being where I want to be, right? I can feel it. It's on the way, right? I'm excited. I feel the energy. It's building, right? The momentum is here. And I know that if I just keep going, things will work out. And that positive attitude is something I'm really focusing on cultivating over this journey. Okay. I need to be more positive. I've spent too much of my life being negative and being depressed. There was a stretch for like 10 years where I was depressed and frankly was suicidal nearly like every single day. Okay. So I have escaped that and then some. So I couldn't be more proud of myself, and I know things are only going to get better from here. I couldn't be more excited. Okay. I know I'm on the cusp of something great, and that's a fantastic thing to feel. I just need to keep going and make sure my energy stays high, but don't burn myself out. Don't give too much to where I can't show up the next day, you know? Give the right amount. Push myself so that I grow, get outside my comfort zone, but don't push myself so hard that I wake up tomorrow feeling like shit. And also don't be so hard on myself for not showing up sometimes, you know? I'll be here every day. I'll do everything I have to for 75 hard. I'll make sure it gets done. But sometimes, dude, the videos just aren't as good as I want them to be. And frankly, I get really down on myself for that. I get really upset with myself because I expect the world of myself. I have really high expectations for myself, and I don't meet them very often. And when I don't meet them, I feel bad. And I need to stop feeling bad and start encouraging myself and being kinder to myself, because the truth is I'm doing something that I think almost no one else can say that they're doing. Not only am I doing 75 hard for the second time, okay? I quit a 52,000 subscriber YouTube channel that's responsible for paying most of my bills because I'm already a full-time content creator. I quit that to try something completely new and upload 4 times a day, which is insane. All of that's insane, right? I worry a lot about being an extraordinary person because I want an extraordinary life. I want a life that I can look back upon and say, I lived to the fullest, right? I gave it my all. I didn't leave anything on I left it all on the field, right? I didn't leave anything on the table. And I think I can say I'm doing that right now. You know, I'm giving it my all every single day, and I have an extraordinary life. The monetary gains from living an extraordinary life maybe aren't here yet, but they're a lagging indicator. They'll show up soon. I know they will. I have full confidence that they'll show up soon. But today was just great. And I recorded my log at the start of the day, or not the start of the day, the start of the recording session. And it just didn't feel right. It felt like I didn't give it my all. It felt like I didn't give it enough. And I wanted to re-record it. So here I am re-recording it, going again. And it's already better, right? I've thought more about what I wanted to say and how I wanted to say it. And I just feel fantastic. And I hope you're feeling fantastic. And I hope you're enjoying the journey, those of you that are here and people who watch this in the future. I can't wait to watch these in like a couple months and look back and be like, wow, I can't believe the progress that I've made. You know, not only my ability to speak coherently and formulate great things off the top of my head and be funny and entertaining off the top of my head, but also in the actual progress on the channel and the subscribers, the money made, all of that, the audience I've gathered, the fans that I've cultivated. And that's why I'm here, for y'all. And I'm making it happen every day for y'all, but also for me and the people around me. You know, I have big dreams of alleviating the suffering of everyone around me, and I will do my damnedest to make sure that happens. I ran 2.5 miles today for 75 hard. I still have to walk, but the 2.5 miles I ran were fantastic. Okay. I did them in about a 10.5 minute pace, which if you're a runner, I know that's not fantastic, but I've been back to running for like a week. So I'm pretty proud of that. It was a good 2.5 miles. I pushed myself. I felt good about it. My dad came along for the run with Carter and I, and that was great. He ran a little bit, and it was just great to see him out there with us. It's good to know that in a way I have inspired other people around me to do better, and I hope I can do the same for people online and not just people in my personal life. But that's another thing that keeps me going. I want people to look at me and be like, wow, I can't believe that guy that I know did that. I can do it too. That's something that's really important to me, because I've come from truly from nothing. Okay. We've lived in poverty nearly our entire lives, my family, and I was depressed, like I said, for 10 years. I didn't do anything with myself. I got addicted to weed and smoked all the time, right? I truly went through some rough shit, and still I'm here. Still I became a full-time content creator. Still I have finished 75 hard once and will do it again, on top of uploading 4 times a day and becoming famous. I will do it all, and hopefully someone will look back and say he did it, and that means I can too. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I have one more video I need to record, right? I'm not sure what it'll be yet. Could just be a Clash gameplay. But frankly, the Clash gameplays, they're not getting any views. Neither do these logs, to be fair, but I think they're important to document the journey. I wish I had done it in the beginning, like whenever I first started YouTube, right? And first started improving myself. Imagine how magical that would be to have those videos now, but I'm not making that mistake this time. I will keep recording these logs, even if they get 0 views, because they're for me just as much as they are for you. But I want you to have the window into my psyche and what I'm thinking and how I'm feeling as I go through this journey, because again, I think it's helpful. I think it builds our connection. And yeah, but the gameplay videos are doing nothing. The tier lists are only things doing anything. So I made another tier list today, even though I made one yesterday, and I made another tier list today, the second one that has nothing to do with Clash. So we'll see how that does. I think it was a funny premise. I don't know if I killed that video like I did. I think I did really good on the Clash tier list. The second one is not as good in my opinion. I think I could have brought the jokes a little more, but I think it's still funny and interesting. It's a funny concept at the very least. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll try some other obscure, insane, absurd tier list, and we'll see how that does. And I need other things to try, right? I need to keep coming up with fun, new ideas that I can try here that don't require 20 hours of research, writing, editing, all that nonsense, because I hate that stuff. And you guys have shown me that I am able to provide value to you without doing that, right? I can show up and just simply try to be as funny and entertaining as I can, and sometimes that's enough to warrant watching me. So that's what I'm here for. I want to get better at that skill, and we're grinding every day to make it happen. We're close, man. 1 week of 75 hard down. I couldn't feel better. And 28 days of posting 4 times a day. I've posted over 100 long form videos already, and we're not even through the first month of 2026. Isn't that spectacular, dude? Who else can say that? Nobody. I will try harder and give up more than anybody else to make this happen. So here I am, making it happen, baby. And you get to watch it live. Let's go. All right. So that's the log for the day. Love y'all. Thank you so much for all the kind comments you leave. I've got big plans, okay? We need to get a Discord up. We need to get streaming up. We got to get a Patreon maybe, or memberships or something. There's a lot I want to do, but we got to take it a day at a time. I've got a lot on my plate right now with 75 hard and recording 4 times a day, but I will find the time to add more stuff. We're going to stream soon. I'm ready to go, okay? I'm locked in. I'm working on the strategy more to make sure that we take off as quickly as possible, but this channel has already exceeded my expectations. Y'all have already exceeded my expectations for, the support I would receive, and I've exceeded my own expectations by just how quickly the channel has grown. So I'm fired up, baby. Let's get it. We got this. Easy peasy.